Video 34. Right away, I'd like to remind everyone that, let everyone know that missed the last video. Back on Instagram, RobG305_V2. Back on Facebook, Robert Green, Green. Probably put in city, Key Largo, Florida. I should pop right up, but I'll link both in the description. If you're a channel watcher, if you comment on my videos, I'll know who you are. And let me know. I'll follow you back on Instagram. I'll accept your friend request on Facebook. But yeah, I've been off of social media for a little over 5 months. But yeah, back on there now. And now that that's out of the way, we can get into video 34. I got a package in the mail. You can see it was from Jake Super Chai. So am I saying that right? I don't even know, but you should know who that is. The website I ordered this package from was Obsidian Spells, which is Uada, Uada. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ceremonial Castings, Serpent Lord. Yeah, all 3 Jake Super Chai bands. Yeah, and you can see so he must own that website. You can see yeah, it's shipped from him directly. So for video 34, I thought this was worthy of its own video. And you want to know why? I think the 2 greatest albums that came out so far in 2026 are right here in this package. I really do. And you know, I'm pretty up to date with what's going on in 2026. You know, some bands J-Dog's been promoting, Pharmacist, Melting Rot, Exhumed, you know, New Immolation, New Mayhem, New Monstrosity, really good. You know, 2026 has been a good year, but I'm telling you, in my opinion, the 2 best we're halfway through the year, and in my opinion, the 2 best albums to come out so far this year are in this package. So I thought this should be its own video. And this came in the mail yesterday. It's been hard not ripping this open. I've been dying to see what's in here. But yeah, finally, gonna get it done. Yeah, video 34. Gonna open up this Obsidian Spells package. Alrighty. So, oh boy, these things are really wedged in here. So yeah, this is the new Uada album, Interwoven. This is the book, and yeah, you see Jake Super Chai signed it. Really cool. Oh man. And for those that don't know, yeah, Uada, this I guess what Jake did here was he re-recorded a lot of Uada songs. Now, yeah, I'm going off of memory here, but I remember it was a Jinn, DJINN, The Void of Light, The Purging Fire, The Dark Winter, and then he covered a Rome song who he was just on tour with, Jerome Router. And then they covered Nirvana, Something in the Way. They covered, I guess, 4 of their own tracks, a Rome cover and a Nirvana cover. And they made it like, what, Viking folk metal? I don't know what genre you would call these covers, but man, damn, yeah, and that's really cool. That Jake was nice enough to sign it for me. Like I said, I think this is probably the best thing to come out so far in 2026, and it's definitely more exciting if you're familiar with the songs on this. I mean, everyone should know Nirvana, Something in the Way, but I mean, like, actually, like, if you're familiar with Uada, like The Void of Light, Jinn, The Dark Winter, The Purging Fire. It's so cool to hear these songs like reworked as acoustic. And look, I like how this thing's got some size on it. Really nice of him to sign it for me. And we got 2 ceremonial casting CDs. Yep, Jake signed these for me too. Super cool. I know, now, of course, before Uada, Ceremonial Castings was the band I hope I'm saying Jake Super Chai with his brother Nick. Of course, Nick's in Mysticism Black. I'd highly recommend checking out their last album that came out with the Bestial Flame. Some Bestial, great album though, 2017. Something Bestial Flame. I'm embarrassed that I can't remember it because I listened to it a few times recently. But yeah, Wraith Knight, his other project, Deep in the Dungeons of the Dragon Lord. So yeah, it's Nick and Jake. This was before Uada, before Mysticism Black, before Wraith Knight. I just saw these were on the Obsidian Spells website. I thought I haven't even listened to them yet, so I'm excited to check these out, you know, see where it began for these guys. You know what is cool though? When I looked up ceremonial castings, I know I'm like spilling the beans here. Like 17 years ago, an interview popped up with Jake where you could actually see his face, which is rare because you ever look at any pictures of him, he puts his hand over his face, which is kind of funny. Like you look on any Uada social media, even like, I mean, God, picture with King Diamond, he doesn't show his face. So it was kind of funny to actually see what he looked like when you look up ceremonial castings and see that old interview with that girl in the red bandana. I thought that was cool. I'm really spilling the tea here because he keeps his face off the internet, which I think is, it's pretty unique these days. No interviews of him since he's joined the Uada, so I thought that was cool. I did listen to ceremonial castings a little bit. It was good. I liked it a lot. I mean, of course, Uada, this definitely the Void of Light. Yeah, the Purging Fire. Jin. Wait. Cult of a Dying Sun. The Purging Fire is a track on Cult of a Dying Sun. I'm losing my mind. Yeah. And the last thing in here, this Serpent Lord. The Once Forgotten Ways of Old. Now, I just listened to this for the first time a couple days ago. It's a new album. I guess the story is Jake recorded this in like 2005. It got shelved for 21 years. Serpent Lord, I guess it's the year of the snake, 2026. So after having it shelved for... After having it shelved for 21 years, I guess he decided to reimagine it and re-record it or whatever. But I just listened to it. And that track, The Once Forgotten Ways of Old, it is so freaking good. And this, A Pagan Spell, so good. Yeah, Forever on the Grounds of Battle, I love that. I guess, they're from Battleground, Washington, Forever on the Grounds of Battle. So yeah, like recorded in 2005, shelved, just came out. And I really thought this was worth its own. Like I don't very little about ceremonial castings, but man, these two releases right here, in my opinion, these are the two best things to come out in 2026. I know we're halfway through the year, and I always do a video at the end of the year. My favorite albums of 2024, favorite albums of 2025. I'll probably do one this year, and this is probably a spoiler, but man, I think you're looking at first and second place right here. This is really the two greatest things that came out this year. And the good buddy of mine, Buff Metal Justin, I was just watching, like literally just an hour ago, I was watching one of his videos where he said, do we even need reviews anymore? People do reviews that are longer than the album they review. And hey, he's right. So yeah, I'm not relevant. I'm not a musician. I'm a nobody. You don't need to hear me go into detail, but I would recommend you just check out Uada Interwoven and this Serpent Lord full length. And yeah, and it was really, you see, sign. I guess funny story there. Justin Horville has a name for fans like me, right? Punishers, people that the real obnoxious fans, real annoying mofos. I'm guilty. I messaged Jake Superchai. I emailed him, hey man, when are these shipping out? And if you could you sign these? And he ignored the could you sign these part. But he'd tell me when they were shipping. I was like, so I wrote him again. Oh man, please sign everything. And he didn't reply. I'm like, I ain't giving up. I go to Facebook and I commented on the most recent post. Hey, if you could you sign everything? And finally he wrote back like, yeah, I'll sign everything. I'm thinking, boy, I probably drove him freaking nuts. I'm a punisher. I'm one of those fans that'll drive you nuts. I am, man. I'm a huge fan of Uada and this Serpent Lord. I'm a huge fan. And it was cool. Jake Superchai, he did I hope I'm saying his last name right. He did accept my friend request on Facebook when I put it back up a couple weeks ago. So I thought that was really cool. It just made me an even bigger fan. Huge fan of his brother Nick. That Wraith Night was great. It's cool. That tour. I drove 6 hours for that tour. Uada, Wraith Night, Rome, Mortis. Of course, Mortis, Emperor's original bassist. And you know what? If some way, somehow, Jake Superchai does come across this video, and if he does, I doubt he'll watch this far. I have a suggestion. The last Uada tour, they did the Void of Light in full, and then they did a ceremonial casting set. And I know I guess they're taking a hiatus from touring right now. Family issues, understandable. That comes first. If when Uada does tour again, I think they should do an Uada set And then I think they should play this album in full. I think, you know how they did Uada ceremonial castings? I want to see Uada Serpent Lord. I want to see a tour thing where they, I don't know, maybe where they could play Cult of a Dying Sun in full. Maybe that album's coming up on a 10-year anniversary soon. The Void of Light came out in 2016, so that's probably coming up. Play this album next time Uada tours. I would love that. The only thing I was bummed about when I saw Uada was they didn't play in the Absence of Matter, yeah, or like Jinn. They just played the Void of Light, then ceremonial castings. I would have liked to have heard, like, you know, Blood, Sand, Ash, Snakes and Vultures, In the Absence of Matter, Jinn, like The Dark Winter. You know, I would have liked to have heard some of those. But it was great, man. It was great. It was a real treat to see ceremonial casting songs. And yeah, God, I'm really rambling. Another thing Buff Metal said, you should respect your audience's time. Yeah, and I feel like I'm kind of milking it now. So, did I cover everything? I think so. Yeah, video 34. I guess we'll wrap it up. I would highly recommend, if you like black metal, check out the Serpent Lord. And if you like acoustic Viking metal, this is great, man. I am just such a big fan of both of those albums. I thought this needed its own video. Yeah, I feel like I'm forgetting to say something, and it's going to drive me nuts, but yeah, the video package is open, can't re-record this one. I guess we'll wrap up video 34 right here. Take care, guys. Thank you.